Hey, what's up guys, Sir Emanon here, and welcome to another episode of Inside DB Rated. This is the dual commentary series where I go ahead and spectate random matches on DB's ladder and check out what people are playing. So this is going to be a match between Shooting Star on Trap Shaddolls versus Stratos 393p on Heroes. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So we're going to be seeing the Trap Shaddoll deck actually win the RPS here and going to opt to start. And he's actually playing 60 cards, so it might be an iteration of the pile. But the opening hand is going to be Dynamiscus, Cosmic Cyclone times 2, Sinister Shadow Games, and Reshaddoll Wendy. So this hand is very nice going first. Probably just going to set all the back row. You can leave the Wendy in hand because Dynamiscus does actually trigger it since the discard is part of the effect, so that's good. But yeah, this being able to send a copy of Ariel is really good against the metagame right now. Also just being able to accelerate the Shaddoll engine if this is truly a Shaddoll-centric build. And then for the hero player, the hand is going to be Stratos with the alternate artwork that I actually did not know existed. I guess this came out in a new set. I haven't bought product in a while, so I was not aware this was even a thing. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, Stratos, Ash, Forbidden Droplet, A Hero Lives, and Skullmeister. So a couple of hand traps here, as well as a Go Second card, and some of the most powerful engine starters in the deck too. So it should be pretty interesting to see how this ends up panning out. But we're going to see the Shaddoll player set forward pass. And then for turn, we're going to see the hero player top deck Forbidden Droplet. Not a really good one, obviously, in this particular game state, or in this matchup as a whole. I guess it could be used to get winded down the line, but that's not going to be for a while. But going to activate Hero Lives. That's going to be summoning a copy of Stratos from deck. And then Stratos effect will be searching a copy of Ferris. He's then going to normal summon the other Stratos. That's going to search for a copy of Shadow Mist. And then Shadow Mist will be pitched for a copy of the Ferris. That'll summon itself. Ferris will be chailing 2 and Mist will be chailing 1. That'll allow him to equip a copy of Increase from deck and then search for Adusted Gold. Okay, so maybe going for a quick OTK here perhaps with Dark Calling. Going to go ahead and grab the Dark Calling off of the Adusted Gold. And then going to tribute away the Vision Hero Ferris to summon out to the Increase, but that's going to be met with a copy of Cosmic Cyclone in response. He's then going to follow that up by a copy of Dark Calling. That is going to banish the Adusted Gold and the Ferris, because it's a level 5. So it's going to summon out a copy of Malicious Bane. This can be targeted, so I think Dynamiscus does pretty cleanly take care of it. So we'll see when Shooting Star decides to actually use the interruptions here. Not a ton of plays for the hero player right here. I guess you could go for some of the links, but yeah, it's just going to enter battle phase. Dynamiscus will be used. That's going to hit the Malicious Bane, which will also allow the Wendy to trigger. But that is going to be met by the Ash Blossom. So going to take 36 from the Stratoses and then set double droplet. End phase, we're going to see a Cosmic Cyclone. That's going to hit one of the droplets. And then we're going to see him draw for turn, opting not to use the Shadow Games there. Alright, Schism will be the top deck. So this is very interesting. He can also trigger the Dynamiscus off one of these traps. There is a Skullmeister in hand to possibly negate whatever he sends off the Shadow Games, but there will also be a Schism. So it's possible he can set up a window as well, but then there's going to be Forbidden Droplets, so a lot of potential sequencing happening. I actually did not watch this matchup, so we're kind of just going alive right here. But Shadow Games will be used right here. That's going to send a copy of Squamata. Squamata will be Skullmeistered. Yeah, I just didn't see that. Sometimes, like if you're looking at your deck, it's hard to see the graveyard. But he's going to then set the Shaddoll Schism and pass turn. For turn, we're going to see a top deck Ferris that is quite dead right now. Unless he wants to tribute summon it. I forgot this works on normal summon as well. I thought it only worked in special summon for some reason, but works on normal summon. So that's going to allow him to grab another copy of the Increase. And then in Resolution, we're going to see the Schism come down. That's going to banish to summon out Opcalone. So choosing to value this over the Winda. So this is going to negate the oh, that's going to be sent off the Schism. I'm sorry. He didn't use Opcalone yet. I thought he declared the Opcalone. So he's going to use the Opcalone targeting the Increase. This is a trap. So it actually can be chained here. Oh, choosing not to chain it though, so just gonna pass. Unless if I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure though because it's treated up as a face-up trap. So I do believe you can chain it to the app clone at this point in time. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong there. But we're gonna regardless see. Oh my gosh, the top tick Nadir Servant, that is pretty big. It actually makes sense to go for app clone over the window there because it helps get into your engine. Like you didn't know he's gonna top deck this, so like window being on the board, if it got outed, that was just kind of the end of the engine. But this can help kind of recycle resources or like get stuff into the graveyard. But Nadir Servant is going to help out with that. So that's going to send App Clone to search Ecclesia. So App Clone going to be used. That's going to add Squamata and then pitch it. Squamata effect, that's going to be met with the increase, but this is a permanent negation. So this will tribute for cost. Yeah, they said in chat it's negated, and that is the end of that. So game one gonna be taken by the Shaddoll deck. I was fairly certain that you could use the increase in response to the app clone there, but somebody I'm sure will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong there. But we're gonna go ahead and now move into game number 2, and we're going to be seeing Trap Shaddoll go first again. So this is a blind second hero deck. It looks like the opening hand is going to be Nadir Servant, Nail Shaddoll Ariel, Nibiru, Paleozoic Dynamiscus, and a Reshaddoll Wendy. This hand is quite strong. Nibiru very, very good against heroes. And the best starter of the deck, probably. So very, very good stuff. I'm going to activate Nadir Servant. That's going to be Ashed. I did not look over his hand. It's a Feather Duster, Stratos, Malicious, Increase, and then the Ash that we just saw being pitched. So that's pretty big. I'm just going to set Dynamiscus and pass. For turn, he's going to draw another copy of Stratos. He's going to Feather Duster away the Dynamiscus and then go for the Stratos. He could have maybe chained Dynamiscus to hit the Feather Duster just to get Wendy effect. Maybe just choosing to hold the resource. But get a normal summon the Stratos here and then go for Ferris. Ferris going to pitch Malicious. Going to summon itself, and then its effect will equip a copy of Increase from deck. And then Increase, tribute away Ferris. That's going to trigger its effect to grab a copy of Vion. Vion will send a copy of Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist will search for a Dusted Gold. And then going to pitch it for a copy of Dark Calling. Then going to banish the Shadow Mist for Vion's effect to search for Polymerization. He's just going to drop this at the latest possible time because here does not tend to put up negates. Cross Crusader is going to come down next. That's going to bring back a copy of Malicious. Then the Cross Crusader will contribute the Malicious for a copy of the Solid Soldier. So going for maybe a Sunriser play here. Malicious going to banish itself to summon the other Malicious. Then gonna link those away for the Wonder Driver, which recycles polymerizations, or change quick play spells as well. But polymerization gonna come down. That's going to fuse away the Increase as well as the Liquid Soldier to summon out a copy of Sunrise. Sunrise Chainlink 2, Liquid Chainlink 1. So that's gonna search Miracle Fusion, and then Liquid will draw 2, pitch 1. Gonna draw Celestial and Skullmeister. Probably just pitch the Celestial for free. Then gonna go for the Miracle Fusion. That's going to summon away, Miracle Fuse away the Vion and the Liquid Soldier, banishing them to summon out the Absolute Zero. Then that's going to trigger the Wonder Driver, which will reset the Miracle Fusion. And then he's going to attempt to go to battle phase, where the Nibiru will be dropped. This will trigger the Absolute Zero effect. So that'll allow him to at least clear the Nibiru. So it looks like the token is 8,700 attack and 8,700 attack and 3,500 defense. Gonna assume that they did the math right in that because I'm not gonna just calculate it here. But he's gonna pass here, choosing not to commit to the Dark Calling, unless if there's a lock that I'm not aware of. I'm pretty sure all these locks are just heroes, and they don't specify specific hero types. But yeah, maybe just holding that for a future push. It's fair. But we're gonna see the top to be Ecclesia. That's a pretty good one. So main phase 1, going to just set the Wendy instead. Interesting. So I guess choosing the Shaddoll engine over going for potentially a punishment. But for turn, we're going to see Lightning Storm be drawn. That is not live at the moment. Okay, switch the tokens to attack position and then go for Miracle Fusion. That's going to banish away the Liquid. I don't know why I thought this was Liquid Soldier. It looks like Liquid Soldier. At least to me, it looked like it. But Stratos and the Cross Crusader, they actually don't look alike. I don't know what I was thinking there. I guess they're kind of teal, blue-ish, but I'm getting off topic. Gonna go for the Escuridao. This is just a big beat stick. And then I'm going to go for the Dark Calling here. So I guess just want to facilitate no TK. Malicious Bane is going to hit the field, and he's going to normal summon a copy of Stratos. That effect is going to search for a copy of Honest Neos. And then he's going to enter battle phase and attack into the Wendy. The Wendy will trigger. That's going to grab a copy of Beast from deck. And then he's going to attack with the Escuridao into the Beast. That's going to trigger the Beast effect to draw 2, pitch 1. What does he hit? It's going to be Dynamiscus and Fusion. Aerial here isn't going to really affect things that much because this already attacked, and these two can still attack. And that's going to be the end of the game. So, Hero going to be winning that one. Pretty interesting stuff here. So we're going to now be moving to game 3. If you guys are enjoying this commentary, definitely be sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new here and want to see more commentaries similar to this style. But we're going to see Hero decide to go second yet again, so the Trap Shaddoll deck going first all 3 games. So the opening hand is going to be Ash, Nail Shaddoll, Aerial, Schism, Squamata, and Torrential Tribute. Schism's going to be a bit slow here. His only real interactions are Ash and Torrential, I do believe. This fuses from field or graveyard. Yeah, so it's going to be hard to get this live. So not a great hand. It's okay, though. This is like functionally Nibiru, I guess, against heroes. And then for the hero hand, we're going to see Ferris, Vision Hero Vion, a Dust of Gold, Feather Duster, and Honest News. Oh, this is going to take care of the Torrential. Yeah, this kind of would help actually facilitate the Schism, now that I think about it, because he could like set Squamata, and then this would trigger the Squamata. He could send something else, like a Wendy maybe, and then Schism later after like Wendy effect. So yeah, there's definitely ways to actually make this live, but the Feather Duster is going to kind of just make this a moot point. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set 3 and pass. For turn, we're going to see a copy of E-Call, or E-Emergency Call, I should say. Main phase 1 going to Feather Duster. Drew both games 2 and 3, which is, nice to see if you are in his position. But those are some good back rows. E-Call going to be activated. That is going to search for a copy of Shadow Mist. It's kind of hard to say what the right hit is, because normally I would say it's increased, but he hard drew the Vion and he doesn't have to normal summon. So I think Hero kind of just runs away with this game. Gonna pitch the Shadow Mist. That's going to grab the Ferris to the field. Yeah, you can't Ash the Ferris because it equips. It doesn't like summon from deck or anything. Yeah, it's gonna be Chilling 1, Mist, Chilling 2, Ferris. It's going to equip the increase, and then the Mist will search for a copy of Liquid Soldier. Then going to use the increase, and then Ash on the increase field effect, because it is 2 separate effects, but he has a Vion in hand, so yeah, he is pretty good to go. Normal summon Vion, that effect can send Malicious, and then he's going to banish the Mist to search Poly. And then a Dust of Gold will grab a copy of Dark Calling. Then going to link away into Cross Crusader probably. Yeah, that's going to use its effect. Can bring back the Malicious Bane, or not Malicious Bane, just Malicious. And then the Cross Crusader will go ahead and tribute the Malicious. That'll search for a copy of Celestial. Then going to banish Malicious to summon Malicious. Then go for the Poly. That's going to fuse away for the Sunrise. Going to trigger the Liquid and the Sunrise in sequence. That's going to search for Miracle Fusion. And then the Liquid Soldier will draw 2, pitch the Celestial. Very, very free. And then gonna Miracle Fusion for the what's it called? The Absolute Zero. I just totally blanked on its name. And then going to link away for the Dread Decimator. That's going to trigger the Absolute Zero, which will kill the Squamata. But the Squamata does get to trigger here. That's gonna send Wendy, which will summon a copy of Beast from deck. And then Dark Calling will come down next. That's going to summon a copy of the Malicious Bane. So he has Dread Decimator, which will gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, and I believe everything it points to as well that are heroes. And then this inflicts piercing, so we'll see if this is game with the Honest Neos. Battle phase, we are going to see the Dread Decimator as well as the Sunriser effect as well. I forgot about this effect. So this is making monsters gain 200 attack for each different attribute. So there's 2 different attributes, so 400 attack. So 400 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 or times 1. So 900 attack these are all gaining. And this allows him to basically pop the Beast. Beast will trigger for Gamma. Ooh. And that is not going to be enough, yeah. So This can redeclare for 500, or let's see, 3,400. This would be also 3,400, and this would be 3,900. So that would be 68 plus 39. That's well over game. So that is going to be it for this match. And it looks like we're going to be seeing Hero take it down 2-1. And yeah, that's pretty nice to see Hero being able to OTK like that. Obviously, drawing the Feather Duster definitely helped there for sure. But yeah, Hero is still being played to some degree. This deck was like a lot more popular around last year this time. So nice to see it kind of still seeing some representation there. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like as well as any thoughts or feedback in the comments. Subscribe for more informative and competitive Yu-Gi-Oh content. If you want to, you can follow me on all social media platforms or support me via Patreon and TCG Player. All the links in the description as usual. And until next time, I'll catch you in the next video. See you guys.